what is going to happen here? We have a number of strong teams in this one, and some with, well, quite unusual combinations of swimmers here. Again, all the classifications of the swimmers in the team have to add up to 20 points or less. So we're going to see some different combinations, shall we say. First team that we see is Italy. And they have got Federico Morlacchi, an S9 swimmer, taking the start. There is the team: Boni, Giretti, Morlacchi and Trimmy. So they've got a very strong finish there. Brazilian team in the next lane. In lane number 2, Garcia, Daniel Diaz, Taliesin Glock and Joanna Maria Silva. Well, that is going to be a strong team, isn't it?
Absolutely. The Brazilians are fortunate that they've got quite a lot of depth in the below the 20-point region range.
Russia will be tough as well to beat. Zdanov, Luchin, Diarova, Deviatova. There's a Spanish team. They'll be strong as well. Teresa Perales going in there. Roa Marshall, Luque and Rodriguez. Greece have got Rizoglu, Tsapitakis, Michelinsakis and Stamatopoulou. And there is Vertexai, Engelhardt, Rezdi and Ivan. For Hungary, experienced team there. Ukraine will be a threat as well. Semenenko starts for them. Let's see if he can get his start a little bit better than he was yesterday. Savtsova, swimmer you know well, Liz, goes in lane number 2. Oksana Krul in 3 and Vino Radets in lane number 4.
This will be a really interesting race because some teams have the luxury of having a number of classifications that they can choose from athletes, whereas others, they only have one combination. As we can see with the Italians, they are using an S9, Federico Morlacchi, on the butterfly leg. That's probably their only option.
Well, Semenenko, the S6 swimmer, has gone off for a very, very fast start there. You would expect that. He is the highest classification number of the first leg swimmers, and he will hand over to Savtsova, SB5 swimmer, Savtsova.
Yeah, she's actually the 100-meter breaststroke Paralympic champion in the SB6 classification, so we can expect her to maintain that lead that she was given from Semenenko.
Boni got Italy off to a good start. He was in the second position there. He hands over to Giretti, who's a strong breaststroker for the Italian team, SB4. They've got a strong finish as well with Morlacchi and Trimmy. But it does look like Savtsova coming through. Also a good leg there for Luchin from Russia. He's bringing the Russians back into second position. But Savtsova is going to hand over the Ukrainian team in first position to Oksana Krul, the Paralympic champion in 50 butterfly, and Diadorova, also a strong butterfly swimmer for Russia in second position.
We saw Guila Goretti have a great breaststroke leg in her 200-meter individual medley, and she's done the same in this relay. And she's passing over to Federico Morlacchi, who's the 100 fly champion in the S9 classification. So he's going to make up a lot of ground as he goes down this 50 meters.
Well, Ukraine are about to hand over to their final swimmer, and that's Vino Radets, also a gold medalist in his event this evening. Russia will hand over to Deviatova. Not sure if she'll be able to catch Vino Radets, but Deviatova in now is an S5 swimmer, so it's all to play for here. In third place, it looks like Spain is in third position. Sebastian Rodriguez on that final leg, but Vino Radets coming home, and surely it's Ukraine that are going to take this one, Liz.
Yeah, they're dominating this race, and they've had they were an example of an event that got a great combination available to them, and he's slowing up. He looks like he's going slow, but he is their weakest swimmer, but he's going to make it as he comes into the final 5 meters.
It's going to be Ukraine. Vino Radets gets it. Oh goodness, the Russian swimmer just taking on a bit of water there at the vital time. Trimmy comes home for Italy for the silver medal position, I think, and it looks like it was, well, I'm not sure who is in the silver medal position there. It's the scoreboard got it as the Greek team in lane number 5, but they are still going. But it looks like it is Spain in the bronze medal position behind Italy there. Well, confusion there at the end as the swimmers X in the water, the touchpad's getting touched, and it was all confused on the scoreboard. But there's no doubt about the winner, and that was Vino Radets from Ukraine. Italy coming through in second position, and it was Rodriguez in third position for Spain.
There he is, the experienced Sebastian Rodriguez coming through to take the third. And I think where we saw Irina Devitova taking on a bit of water, it was as Sebastian Rodriguez went past her, and he is a powerful swimmer and does create a lot of waves. So I guess that's the drawback of being the female S5 against the male S5.
Well, it was a great finish there from Sebastian Rodriguez to bring him back into medal contention there, the Spanish team. But a good start from Semenenko. He's going ahead there. And the Ukrainian team never really lost the lead that Semenenko gave them. There's Oksana Krul finishing that butterfly there. And their lower class swimmer, Vino Radets, had it all to do. They were all kind of trying to bear him down there, but he had enough at the end. And it was a comfortable victory in the end for Ukraine.
There he is, Rio Radets, and I think it's hard being the man with the target on your back as you go down that final 50 metres, especially when you know you're the slower person on the leg. But the depth that the Ukrainians had was definitely reflected in that relay, and it gave him a brilliant position to then go on and take that gold medal, hopefully.
Ariel Latrimi had a good last leg for Italy to bring them through in lane number 1. And Sebastian Rodriguez, it was that powerful stroke going through there for third position as it stands, but we haven't got the official result yet. People waiting nervously for that one, as the scoreboard here in the pool has just gone blank for a second as the officials discuss that race. And Deviatova, she was in great shape for a medal, but just suddenly something happened just in the closing stages, around about 10 metres out, and the rest of the teams just came past her in the end there. There's been a Radets at the finish. And he is in there to win that in 2 minute 40.24 as it stands. A lot that can go wrong in relays though, Liz.
There's lots, with all those strokes, with all those classifications, with all those relay takeovers. We've been waiting a while for the result, but here it is.
It looks like Ukraine have claimed the gold medal in that final relay event. 240.24 ahead of Italy and ahead of Spain.
Always a relief to see no disqualifications at the end of a relay event, Paul.
It certainly is. Those 3 medal winning teams will be delighted with that. It was close in the end for the